So, my dear friends, family, followers, welcome once again to the Granny Growan vlog. It's Monday. Today I've been sitting on a meeting on Zoom up in my office because I am a deputy representative in the Norwegian Equity for actors. And for 40 years or so I've been a member of Equity Norway, but last year I got the opportunity to become a deputy representative in the board. And my gosh, it's so interesting. And I enjoy so much being there and getting an insight in all the different problems that the poor actors in Norway and I suppose all over the world are struggling with. Because actors and artists and anyone who is working with art, they need, as everybody else in the world, they need to have stability, an income, proper contracts with their employer, and feel safe in this world. And there are so many employers that try to underestimate these issues. So, having been on the board for a year, and I don't come in every time there is a board meeting because, as I said, I'm only a deputy. But when I do come in, and I'm impressed with the administration, and I'm impressed by the political work that they are doing. So it's been very, very interesting, and I'm sitting on for a year now, and I enjoy every time I am invited in. So I've done that this morning, and we had some very interesting cases, and everybody was happy, and that was the last meeting before the summer holiday, because in Norway we have the summer holiday mostly from the end of June, when the school stops, and until the 1st of August. While you in England, I know, you have your big holiday period in August often, and so it is, I presume, in France and other places. So, but here in Norway we have from very early July and 3 weeks. Most people have 3 weeks. Being a teacher, we have 6 weeks, and well, it varies. The other thing I've been doing, I have finished off my veranda, and I'm sitting here today. It's pale green, and I have up pale green curtains, and of course outside it is green. But it was a big job because all the windows, and you can see it's almost all windows, and all the windows were so bad. So I had to scrape them, and I had to put on this thing that you do. I don't know, shit we call it in Norwegian. You had to do that, and at the same time, when I was doing this work, it was so warm outside that I had to get up very early in the morning to be finished with this shit around the windows before 9:30, because then the sun came into the veranda, and it was so difficult to work with this shit. So I had to get up very early and do the work, and so on, so on, so on. Now it's raining, and it's quite a lot of wind as well. So if you find it howling outside, well, it is howling. It's the wind and the rain. The funny thing is that I was worried that I would sit after I became a pensioner, I would sit with my thumbs, you know, like this. What shall I do? It's no problem. I have so much to do all the time, and I make things all the time, make myself working. So there's no problem, I promise you. I get the days going. Some time back I was telling you about a project I had, a theatre project. But of course, being at the school and having all these ideas about pension and checking out that everything is going to be all right and all these things, and I was very fatigued in a way. I never got around to really start with this project, although I wanted every day. I wanted today. No, I'll do it. I start tomorrow, and all these things. But then suddenly I was ready. After the veranda was finished, I was so ready. So I have to have some co-workers with me, and I took a chance and phoned a very, very, very nice girl who has been my student about 10 or 15 years ago. I asked her if she would do the music for me, and she said yes. And I have also contacted another student 15, 17 years ago, who is a dancer, and I asked if she wants to do the choreography, and she said yes. And I have these two wonderful girls. They are about 40 years, and they are so positive, and they are so energetic, and they are so young and so enthusiastic, and they have small children themselves. And I so love this now. It's gonna be so nice. And I have, of course, I have my daughter I talk to sometimes, wondering this and wondering that, and she gives me advice, although she doesn't work in theatre, but she has a big understanding for theatre. And I have another girl who is working as a teacher, a drama teacher, and she gives me advice. And all these young females that are coming into this project, and oh, I so enjoy it. I feel so happy, because some of the times I have had a project and I've been working with people my own age, and of course, well, we have the experience, we've been brought up in the same area. I mean, not in the area, but in the same time, in the 50s, in the 60s, and we have references to other things. But of course, the thing is with working only with your own age, you have so much in common, but having to work with young people, they have completely different experiences. They were children when I was a mother. They are now mothers when I am a grandmother, and they see the world in a different light, and that really inspires me so much. So now it's just to work and make this project finished for next summer. So that's that. And I can say, of course, that this is a children's play, and it's going to be fun. It's really going to be fun, and it's going to be outdoor, and I enjoy this working with theatre outdoor, because it makes me in contact with Shakespeare and Molière and all these really good art people that have let's just make theatre anywhere, whatever. We take this and it's a sword, and the playing around it not this very arty. But theatre has become very arty. And of course it's beautiful, it's interesting, it's beautiful, but it's lost that, I don't know what to call it, but it's that playing. I mean, it's, after all, it's a play. And that's why I like doing theatre outdoor, because then you have that possibility of that playing. We just do what we do, and maybe it's rain, maybe it's sun, maybe we do this, maybe we do that. We had to jump over that little water pond that's just, you know, I can't explain everything in English, but it's this, it's gonna be nice. And I can play again. So that's about theatre today. I'm off now. The wind is howling, even worse. But I hope you will check in on my Granny Groan vlog on the 23rd, because that's Midsummer Night's Eve, and I have a tiny, tiny, tiny thing for you on that day. So please watch it. 23rd of June 2021. See you. Bye.